Now on Toledo News This Morning, cardiac arrest. Following the troubling collapse of a Buffalo Bills player Monday night, we're hearing from a Cleveland Clinic cardiologist on the dangers of cardiac arrest and the importance of knowing CPR. Plus, behind the wheel, breaking down the bill signed by Governor Mike DeWine to strengthen distracted driving laws in Ohio. And major closure. One section of a highly traveled Toledo street is now closed for over 200 days. Find out where and why coming up. It's Saturday, January 7th, 2023. Well, good Saturday morning. I'm Jaden Jefferson, and thanks for starting the first full weekend of 2023 with Toledo News This Morning. As always, we start with a check of your first forecast. Today, you can expect a high in the upper 30s and a low in the upper 20s, so that warmer weather that we had this week is gone. A stretch of Secor Road is now closed. The city of Toledo, working in conjunction with the village of Ottawa Hills, is replacing the bridge that carries Secor Road over the Ottawa River. The closure is from Valliston Parkway to Towerview Boulevard. The project also includes the installation of new approach pavement and sidewalks. Traffic can detour by taking Bancroft Street to University Hills Boulevard to Douglas Road to Dorr Street during the closure. Detour signage has been placed in both directions. According to signage in the area, the closure will last approximately 210 days. On Wednesday, Toledo Mayor Wade Capsicavage announced the City of Toledo's plans for the 2023 Residential Road Program. This year's program includes the resurfacing of 105 residential streets, the patch and seal of 44 streets, and the overlaying of 24 unimproved streets. Those are streets without a curb. All of these goals total 67.36 lane miles. The program is funded by the 0.25% income tax approved by voters back in 2020. The patch and seal work is funded by the state gas tax dollars returned to the city of Toledo by the state of Ohio. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine on Tuesday signed into law Senate Bill 288. The governor's office says the bill will significantly strengthen the law in Ohio when it comes to use of cellular and other electronic devices behind the wheel. The bill was sponsored by State Senator Nathan Manning, a Republican from North Ridgeville. It designates the use of cell phones and other electronic devices while driving as a primary traffic offense for all drivers. That allows law enforcement to immediately pull over a driver in violation of the law. Under previous state law, distracted driving was only a primary offense for juvenile drivers, preventing officers from pulling over adults who drove distracted. The numbers are in. The Ohio State Highway Patrol's New Year's holiday reporting period between Friday, December 30th at 12 a.m. and Monday, January 2nd at 11:59 p.m., 11 people were killed in 9 fatal crashes. Impairment was a factor in 6 fatalities, while 8 were not wearing seatbelts. During the reporting period, troopers removed 214 impaired drivers from Ohio roadways, while citing 67 for distracted driving and 101 for illegal drug violations. This is a decrease from the 4-day reporting period last year when 12 fatalities were reported. The public is encouraged to continue using pound 677 to report dangerous or impaired drivers. It was on Monday night in a game against the Cincinnati Bengals, Buffalo Bills player Damar Hamlin collapsed on the field. It has since been deemed as cardiac arrest. But what does that mean? As Dr. Michael Emery, a sports cardiologist with the Cleveland Clinic, explains, cardiac arrest is a, quote, sudden electrical problem with the heart. The heart electricity, as he put it, becomes so chaotic that the heart can't beat or pump blood to the rest of the body. Dr. Emery says that this can happen for a plethora of reasons, making it difficult to pinpoint exactly what caused Hamlin's cardiac arrest. The worst part, arguably, about cardiac arrest is that there are no warning signs. This can happen spontaneously. However, symptoms may include chest pain, nausea, vomiting, and shortness of breath before, ultimately, fainting.
Prompt recognition and prompt defibrillation in the setting of a sudden cardiac arrest are what are keys to survival. Your survivability declines 7 to 10% for every minute that defibrillation is delayed or restoration of sinus rhythm or spontaneous circulation is delayed.
Dr. Emery adds that at this point, it's too early to discuss Hamlin's long-term prognosis. The team says that it's bark by popular demand. The Toledo Walleye will host its annual Paws and Pucks events this Sunday and Sunday, April 2nd. Cheer on the team with a furry friend next to you at the Huntington Center. Dog tickets are $8. Puck drops for tomorrow's game against the Cincinnati Cyclones at 7:15. To get your tickets, visit ToledoWalleye.com. And that's Saturday's news. Have a great 2023, and I look forward to seeing you back here next weekend.